Everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Adam, this is Adam Sews, and this is Friday Sews. And just for giggles, I just keep, every time I do this, wanting to go, hey everyone, it's Adam here from Pinky's Farm. But I'm not Trish, and I'm not at Pinky's Farm, this is Adam Sews. So here's the credits. So this week, what have I been up to? Quite a lot really, as usual. I've just had an order from the wholesalers of a 15-metre bolt of bag making foam and some really nice webbing, which I bought a whole roll of because it's really similar to the Tudor Pink webbing. And Tudor Pink webbing is where I draw the line, unfortunately, because I just can't warrant spending that much on webbing. For a bag making component, it's so expensive. I have got a piece of 2 yard, a 2 yard cut of the webbing, which I've kept because I want to use it for a bag for myself. But the bag that I want to make is actually more than 2 yards, so I'm going to have to buy another 2 yard pack. And in the end, it's going to cost me about £20 in webbing just for that one bag. So anyhow, rant over. What else have I been up to? I've made a bag, obviously. All I seem to do now is make bags. I made, let me put you on the chair for a second. Alright. You sit there a minute. I've made this bag, which is a hack of the By Annie Easy Does It bag, but I put the zipper strip on in a different positioning to make this really nice crossover body bag. So it literally goes over and it sits across the body really nicely. I've used a cotton webbing which complements the design because Chile uses black and white stripes for a lot of things, and it's got a rainbow and black and white striped zip. And then all of the lining is the same as the top strip panel here, and then it's got a little zip pocket on the side and a little slip pocket on the other side. So that is one of the new things that I'm going to start listing in my shop. I've already got another one partially cut out, which is going to be a similar sort of thing but a slightly different take on it. So that is that. I finished, bear with me 2 seconds, it's going to be a bit rustly because I've got a piece of baking paper here because I've been using it. Oops, sorry Luna, I didn't mean to scare you, throwing a notepad at you. Oh, I'm back. So I finished my Thread Against Machine quilt. I've put the binding on it, I've put the, what are you doing? I've finished quilting it. So I will eventually reveal it. Some of you may have seen this already on my Instagram, but this is the finished quilt. So it's all foundation paper pieced, all of the blocks, all of the machines, etc. And I am super happy with it. This obviously was part of Thread Against the Machine Sew Along that was hosted by Henrik. And I will link his channel down below because he's got some really good videos on how to learn to do foundation paper piecing if it's something that you're interested in learning. So let's put the quilt back. I've got as I said, I've got another one of those bags partially made, which is going to be out of the Tiny Beasts with the squirrels as the lining, and then it will have the hedgehogs around the outside with squirrels as the lining. So I'm waiting on some hardware before I can construct the rest of that because I'm waiting for some hardware for to put the the triangular D-rings on the side of it before I can finish making that. So I'm hoping they will get here pretty soon so I can finish that today. I am going to quilt up some foam with some fabric because I've got a present in mind that I need to make. I also want to say a massive happy birthday to the beautiful, lovely, amazing Michelle. It's a big birthday for her this week, and happy birthday. I also, in my order, got myself a Hemline Gold cutting mat. And this is one of the small sort of A3 sort of sizes. And the reason, oh, it's got a beautiful little label that peels off beautifully. The reason I wanted this one is because when I'm doing foundation paper piecing or anything that involves cutting seams down to 1/4 inch, I wanted one that can sit next to my machine on my sewing desk that I can use just for trimming off those hinges. Rather than keep having to twist round behind me to my cutting table, I wanted to have one sat next to me above my bin so that I can take off the excess, take it down to 1/4 inch seam, and then flick the stuff straight in the bin without having to keep twisting every time I do a seam. And these are really, really strong, really nice quality. So I got myself one of those. And it can sit next to my machine as and when I need it. Something that's left a residue, that sticker. Anywho, keep going on with that random stuff. So I don't really know. I did, however, I did make the prize for Michelle's Sew Purple to End ALZ challenge, which I've sponsored, which I'm not going to tease you with. If you want to see it, you'll have to head over to The Real Michelle Sews Again on Instagram and have a look at her spoiler video. Well, not spoiler, teaser, of what the prize for that, it's one of the prizes that is going to be for that challenge that a lot of us are collaborating with her on, and I am spending all day Sunday making my collaboration project for that. And I'll put my pointy finger away now. So besides that, I don't think there's much that's happened this week. On the live front, we've had some slightly stressful news. Luna had another seizure this week. Well, she actually had 2, I think. She had one just before last Friday sews. I think it was on Thursday she had it. And then she had one the day before yesterday, which was Wednesday. So I took her to the vet, and they've decided, right, enough's enough. They think that she's got something called canine elliptoid cramping syndrome, which is basically where her muscles go into a spasm, which causes her to have a seizure. It's not anything to do with epilepsy, because she would have been treated for epilepsy. We trialled her on epilepsy drugs and it didn't stop the seizures. So and the way that they present is completely different. So she is. We've had a referral through to a neurospecialist, and she will be going in a couple of weeks. They will do some scans and they will see if they can outrule everything else. And then we are sending off a specialised blood test to see if she has this condition. And if she does have it, we can manage it and we can prevent her from having any more seizures. Although the vet said that if it is this condition, it's kind of like the best outcome for the reasoning for her having them, which fills me with a little bit of confidence, because we lost our last one because of seizures, anyway, I'm not going to go into that because it's not a very nice story. So that is what's happened this week, which isn't really the best news, but we are on top of it. The vet actually said to us when we were in there that we are dealing with it as best as we possibly can as owners, which makes us feel really good. And the vet had a really, really bad day, and I was saying to Trish, Jen, Andra and Carol and Michelle on a chat that we were all part of, that the vet actually asked if she could pick Luna up and have a cuddle with her after she'd done her exam, because she said that she was so stressed that she knew that Luna would make her feel better, which was really, really nice, because she was basically saying about how much she likes her and how much she enjoys seeing her come in, even though she doesn't want to see her come in, because obviously that means that she's not well. So anyway, I'm just rambling on now. So that's what's happened this week. Just remembered, I've also made some of the wrist pin cushions, which this one is mine. They are so handy for while you're actually sewing, because while you're on the machine, you can just take them out of whatever you're making and then pop them in as you sew along. So that is my one, which is made from Tiny Beasts, and I've also made one from the Limework in the black and white. These have got padded straps as well, so they're really comfortable to wear. And I made one from the Peacocks and the Sketchy, which is the graph paper. So they're all tulip pink fabric, and these are, they have some acetate in the bottom of them, so you can't push the pins through into your wrist. They have like a stopper. Obviously, I'm imagining if you rammed them in hard enough, you could probably get it through there, but using them, no, they don't go through. So yeah, there's some wrist pin cushions. So they're on my store as well if anyone's interested. But the funny thing with this is I made my friend Anne one, and she keeps going to bed with it on because they're so comfortable you forget you've got it on. I've done it. I went to get in the bath a couple of weeks ago with it on. Yep, so I can't think of anything else. I think that is it. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I will see you all soon, and don't forget to check out the people that I've mentioned in the video. And I think that's it. Pretty sure it is. I'm sure I'll probably forget something, but there's always next week. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.